But if you take your kid to drag story hour, then as a parent, I can say, here's why I take my kid to a drag story hour. I believe that when they are dressed in drag, they are the most beautiful, and they get to see people in all their forms, and they get exposed to different things, because I never want my child to grow up and think that, why did my mother think I couldn't see this or do that?
Let's go.
You mentioned what the impact of drag is for the people who actually practice it. And I feel like Bob the Drag Queen expresses it.
You pay too much trying to look like me. My purse was buy one, get one free. Is that a Vera Wang gown? Girl, I'll take your hand-me-down.
When he talks about what it means to him.
Your Jimmy shoes are killing you. Size 15 foot with a size 10 shoe. Girl, I'm way too blessed to be stressed. Why pay more when you can pay less?
Turning into this whole different persona, really. And purse first, the whole thing.
Ow, purse first. Second verse, it's only gonna get worse.
It illustrates how much we all have in common, and how much once you see somebody and get to know that person, that you realize they're a lot like me. And that's pretty powerful.
We can normalize the hatred for drag queens in the trans community. Then it's not that far of a step to reverse gay marriage and to start demonizing gays again. It seems to me that's the short jump they're going to try to make.
Well, what I think is this, and I think everybody has an opportunity here. I think that it is merely a not understanding. And I think when people don't give themselves a chance to see, what it's like to dress up as drag, who people are as individuals, the fun, the joy, all of it that it brings. But I think that they have something else in their heads that they visualize. And I think that until someone sort of, helps us open up to see that everybody's just regular people doing what they do, doing what they love, which is what we all should be able to do. And I think until people just say, let me just step back for a minute. Rudy Giuliani, when you were dressed up, what were you doing? What did that feel like? Did it change who you were? Did you become a pedophile because you dressed up? No, you didn't. So I think that's what it is. It is just sort of opening it up and let people see who people are. So there are drag events that may not be appropriate for small kids, just like there's certain other events that I wouldn't take them to. But if you take your kid to drag story hour, then as a parent, I can say, here's why I take my kid to a drag story hour. I believe that when they are dressed in drag, they are the most beautiful, and they get to see people in all their forms, and they get exposed to different things, because I never want my child to grow up and think that, why did my mother think I couldn't see this or do that? Remember, they haven't been to a drag queen story hour, so they have no idea. So they have all these things in their heads that they imagine that it is. And until someone actually talks about it and clears it up and says, okay, this is it. And we don't do that. We always play defense when it's our opportunity to play offense on why we do things and why we think and believe that it's okay, and why we believe children should be exposed to certain kinds of things. We play defense. We never play offense.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to You Can't Beat Blue on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And you can send your questions and comments to me directly at youcan'tbeatblue@gmail.com. I answer them all.